NFL team trading up for Travis Hunter. 2025 draft could get wild. The idea of an NFL team trading up to draft a cornerback wide receiver hybrid might have seemed far-fetched in the past, but Travis Hunter isn't just another prospect, he's a once-in-a-generation talent. NFL front offices are starting to feel the pressure to secure his services, and the 2025 draft could see some wild moves as a result. Hunter's 2024 season at Colorado was a true showcase of his two-way dominance. On offense, he hauled in 96 receptions for 1,258 yards and 15 touchdowns. On defense, he tallied 31 tackles for interceptions and 11 pass breakups. But it's not just the numbers, it's how he did it. He played over 1,300 snaps, more than any player in the FBS, all while matching up against top talent and producing elite tape on both sides of the ball. This kind of stamina and skill set has scouts and general managers rethinking traditional positional value. Hunter's versatility is what makes him so appealing. He has drawn comparisons to legends like Charles Woodson and Deion Sanders, not just for his two-way ability, but for the way he elevates every game he's in. His film is loaded with elite traits. As a receiver, he separates with suddenness, body control, and sharp route running. As a cornerback, he mirrors receivers step for step, reads quarterbacks with anticipation, and closes with top-end acceleration. This rare combination of twitch, football IQ, and ball skills makes him a coveted prospect, and NFL teams have taken notice. Some are already eyeing a blockbuster trade-up to secure him. Several teams are reportedly exploring ways to move up in the draft to select Hunter. The Dallas Cowboys, currently sitting at the 12th overall pick, are hungry for postseason success and star power. Hunter would be a game-changer for Dallas, providing immediate value and long-term upside. Jerry Jones is likely intrigued by the marketing potential as well. The New England Patriots, picking inside the top 5, are another team linked to Hunter. With a fresh regime and a roster in flux, he could be a tone-setter, a new face for the franchise, and a versatile weapon on both sides of the ball. The Carolina Panthers could use a Swiss Army knife like Hunter, especially with a struggling secondary and a young quarterback who would benefit from a reliable playmaker. The Las Vegas Raiders are looking to bolster their receiver and cornerback groups, and Hunter's dual-threat ability would provide a significant upgrade to their secondary. The Cleveland Browns have expressed interest in Hunter, viewing him primarily as a wide receiver. With the recent trade of Amari Cooper, they could use a player of Hunter's caliber to enhance their offense. The Jacksonville Jaguars could utilize Hunter as both a wide receiver and cornerback, addressing needs on both sides of the ball. Hunter's flexibility allows front offices to view him through multiple lenses, fitting into nearly any scheme or game plan. While quarterbacks like Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward are expected to headline the draft, some evaluators believe Hunter might be the best pure football player in the class. This kind of thinking could spark aggressive trade scenarios. Draft night surprises happen every year, not because teams change their minds last minute, but because public boards and mock drafts rarely reflect how NFL teams actually value players. As evaluators gather more complete information, film, medicals, interviews, the board reshapes. Players like Hunter begin to climb, not because they suddenly improve, but because teams realize the full scope of their impact. A few months ago, some scouts pegged Hunter as a late top 10 guy. However, as the process continues, he's climbing into top 3 territory. If he slips past pick 5, expect the phone lines to light up. General managers with extra draft capital and an eye for elite traits will be ready to make a move. There's always risk when trading up. History shows that bold moves can define franchises. The Kansas City Chiefs traded up for Patrick Mahomes, and the Buffalo Bills did it for Josh Allen. Even when those moves are controversial in the moment, they can change everything. Hunter might not play quarterback, but the impact he can have defensively, offensively, and culturally is on that level. One argument against a trade-up for Hunter is positional value. Cornerbacks rarely go number 1, and wide receivers don't usually demand a massive trade-up unless they're generational. But what happens when a player is both? That's what makes Hunter unique. He's not just versatile, he's elite in multiple areas, and in an era where hybrid players are more valuable than ever, that could redefine the draft model. Some teams might dream of using Hunter as a full-time corner while sprinkling in offensive packages. Others might build him into their WR1 with emergency cornerback duties. Either way, they'll be getting a high-character, high-motor leader who elevates everyone around him. That's rare, and that's worth taking a swing on. The current landscape of draft boards also plays a significant role in this dynamic. Early mocks and media coverage don't reflect how teams internally rank talent. Many decisions get made based on needs, scheme fits, and in-depth evaluations that fans and media don't see. That's why every year we see so-called surprises, teams reaching for someone the public didn't expect, or letting a hyped player fall further than projected. Hunter could be at the center of both narratives. If he goes first overall, some will call it bold. If he slides, teams will start scrambling to trade up. The idea of a team trading up for Travis Hunter is compelling for many reasons. It wouldn't just be about adding a good player, it would be a franchise-defining decision. A team moving up for Hunter wouldn't just be chasing talent. They'd be signaling to their fan base, we believe this guy can change everything. The drama, the speculation, the emotion, this is what makes the NFL draft so special. Every pick is a gamble. Every trade a statement. With Travis Hunter looming as the ultimate wild card, the 2025 draft could deliver fireworks from the very start. It's not often a player like this enters the draft. He's not just athletic, he's instinctive. He's not just versatile, he's dominant. He's the kind of prospect that gets compared to the greats because he looks like one. If a team pulls the trigger to trade up for him, it won't just be about the 2025 season. It'll be about legacy, impact, and the belief that Travis Hunter is more than a player, he's a game changer. Get ready. Because if someone moves up for Hunter, it won't just be a draft pick. It'll be the moment that sets the tone for the next era of the NFL. The 2025 draft? It could get wild.